Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. I am Will Dixon. It's been an interesting couple of weeks for Newcastle and when it comes to transfers and what's been going on in the build-up to the season. Only a week left to go. So in terms of coming in, we've had Grant Hanley coming in from Blackburn Rovers for around about £5.5 million. This deal, it's been bubbling around for a few weeks now. Fully expected it to go through. We needed cover at centre back, or we needed a centre back to come in, no matter what capacity. Seeing as Colaccini and Stephen Taylor left, leaving only really Lascelles and Mbemba. Dummett can play centre back, and I think possibly he might be moved in there, maybe a bit as the fourth choice. However, there are rumours going around that we still might be looking for a bit of cover at centre half. It's a long season, and injuries can take its toll. And even our sort of like younger players, such as Mbabu, he's picked up an injury. Macaulay Gillespie, he's gone on loan to Carlisle. So I think one more centre back, or maybe a loan deal to come in to maybe give us a bit more cover. We will just have to wait and see. But Grant Hanley, a very good centre back for the Championship, played very consistently for Blackburn Rovers, was their captain, and Blackburn fans, from what I was reading and what I was seeing in reaction to this transfer, were really upset that he was going. He's played a lot of games. He's even played in the Premier League when he was a bit younger, when Blackburn went in it, when they got relegated in 2012, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I believe. So I think we've got a good centre back in, and we've now got I think we are now sort of competitive in that area of the pitch. Also, Grant Hanley coming in same day, I believe. Jorginho Wijnaldum left for Liverpool. Am I good? I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 about it, really. It's, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised he's gone. There were rumours all going around. There was Roma, there was Everton, and sort of Liverpool's come up with this, and sort of like trying to think, where does he kind of fit in there? I thought the last thing that Liverpool really needed was more attacking midfielders. Coutinho, Firmino, Adam Lallana. There's a hell of a lot of young players there. Where does Wijnaldum fit into that? So I think that'll be interesting to see. Maybe he'll be playing as a sort of like a more deep lying playmaker, possibly. Is it a good sign for Liverpool? I think he will do well there. I think he will be overall a success there. We just saw. He just was so indifferent in form. He started so well at Newcastle, then he had this massive drop and this massive bout where he just did nothing, and then he picked it up once we got relegated. Thank you very much. It's a strange one, and but I think he will do well for Liverpool. I think we've got a lot of money in for him, £25 million, which we can very much invest in this squad, and we will have to wait and see how that will be invested. I'll come on to that in a second. Also, a story that came up was Tiote. Now this one was kind of, Tiote was seen as a figure that could stay, could leave, and in January he nearly left for a Chinese club, and now there's a club called Al Jazeera, I believe. Apparently he agreed personal terms with them. However, a transfer fee was not agreed because they only put in a value of about £1 million when we wanted about 4 or 5. That one I think will kind of sort of rumble on. I think Tiote will leave. Am I disappointed about him leaving? I don't know. When I was sort of thinking about the squad as a whole, Tiote as a defensive midfielder is becoming quite rare now, that you get someone who's kind of quite strong, a tough tackler. Players that are developing, they want to be the flair players. They want to do all the nifs and tricks. No one really to do the dirty work. But Isaac Hayden bought in, played friendlies, and he's looked fantastic. So maybe I think we are covered in that position. Also, you've got to think we have Shelvey, Save, Colback. I don't think Tiote leaving would be the worst thing to happen, and it will only leave more opportunity for players like Isaac Hayden to come in and to impress and to develop as he should be doing. Also, rumours going around about Moussa Sissoko. It's still going on. It's still going on about where he's going to go. The latest one, I don't bloody know how this has happened, but he's now been linked to Real Madrid, and his agent is fantastic. If he can get him to link to Real Madrid, he deserves the 20 million quid, not Pogba's agent. It's incredible to think that Sissoko, who last season, apart from when he was really given the captain's armband, was just absolutely diabolical for us, and just for the Euros, to come in and to be able to say and to be able just to put himself in the shop window. I've already talked about my feelings towards Moussa Sissoko. Going to Madrid, he won't play, obviously. He won't get in above Kroos and Modric. Apparently he'd be going there as a backup to Casemiro. So, it's just incredible, really. And apparently the fee will be around about 30 million quid. I'll be happy if we get 30 million quid from Moussa Sissoko. We could play Real Madrid off the park with that. They've been looking at Pogba all summer. They've been priced out of that one. Looks as though he's going to go to Manchester United. So their fullback option was Moussa Sissoko. To think that Moussa Sissoko is going to go to Real Madrid for the same fee that Kante has gone from Leicester to Chelsea is just mind-boggling. It shows sometimes either how good these football agents are or how blind some football clubs are. It's just ridiculous, really. But if he leaves, we'll just say adios and tell him to do one, frankly. Players coming in. Now, there are, with Wijnaldum leaving, with Sissoko potentially leaving, there are areas of the pitch that we still need to focus on. I've already talked that we might need cover at centre-half. Going forward, a more attacking-minded midfielder, and Newcastle have been active in this point, with a bid rejected from Brighton for Anthony Knockaert. Now, I've seen this kid play a few years ago. He was a prominent figure in Leicester's championship team before really getting replaced by Mahrez. And he was kind of one of their star players. And he was sort of said to be, had potential, quite a quick French winger. Right wing, cutting on his left foot, also can play on the left. He looks a good player he was at Leicester for 2014-2015, but then he went to Standard Liège because he wasn't getting any game time at Leicester. And then from Standard Liège he went to Brighton and absolutely just ripped apart the championship from there. I think it'll be a good signing for us. He looks a very good player, quick, quite dynamic. However, it does question mark, does he start? And I think that will probably be a deciding factor, because for Brighton, they can promise him that he'll start. Whereas for us, Ritchie and Aarons, I think, are quite cemented in their positions there. And, plus, Gael can play on the wing. And you've also got to think about Florian Thauvin in there. I think he's an upgrade on Thauvin. But it depends, really. I think... I think we as Newcastle fans don't really want to see Rolando Aarons get displaced. Ritchie won't, because we've just spent 12 million quid on him. So it's just really, we're going to have to wait and see about how this one develops. I think if he comes in, I think it'd be fantastic. Will he come in? I really don't know. I don't think we'll have any problem paying money. I think it'll just be down to personal terms. Other players that we might potentially need a winger. I've already talked about centre back. A striker is still being tooted around. It won't be Ross McCormack, so far as my understanding, because Norwich are bidding for him, and they're the front runners now. We've got Mitrovic, Perez, Gale, and Armstrong. I think there is room for maybe a more senior striker to come in and to maybe take a bit of the pressure off some of the younger lads. We're just gonna have to wait and see. We really don't know what's gonna happen. We've got a week to go till the season starts. I don't think we're not in a situation where you know, we really need players. You know, Hull have only about, I think it's only like 14 players fit or something like that. So, you know, it's not like we're lacking players. It's just whether we have the squad depth to cover the whole season. Because, you know, the plan really was for this summer is that we're building not only for this season in the Championship, but also for the Premier League. Because, excuse me, because you know, it looks like we are the favourites to get promoted. So we already want to build that base. So when it comes to the Premier League, we don't have to go through another massive transitional phase. But it's all looking good. Week to go. And yeah, come on Newcastle. Okay, you've been watching Newcastle Fans TV. Make sure you follow them on Twitter. Make sure you like them on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe. And I will see you later.